Welcome to the second episode of the Hook Riff and Banger podcast for 2026. Today was a sick day. We got to finally chat with Mammon's Throne, and this has been a long time coming.
Yeah, I think Matthew originally asked to come on the pod 2 episodes in.
Yeah.
So, the album's finally underway and it's about to be released.
We had a good chat with them. They've got a show coming up for the album launch at the Leadbeater Hotel in March. We talk about that. Talk about a lot of cool stuff. We've got our rhythm, we've got our routine.
We do. We also went on a few tangents. There's a few rumours that need to be squashed, but you'll have to watch the rest of the episode to find out what they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Jess.
I'm Dan.
Enjoy this episode. Hello, we're here with Mammon's Throne. We've got Nick, Matt and Amesh. Thanks for coming on the pod.
Hello.
This has been a long time coming.
Yes, it has.
We've been looking forward to having you here.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned on many occasions I'm doing it, but it was like, we'll wait till closer to the album.
Yeah.
And then that kind of took fucking ages.
Well, it's had us excited for it because I think we started talking about having you on probably over a year ago, close to our first episodes, and got to wait for the album. Got to wait for the album.
Huge sense of anticipation to get you guys here.
It's just built the excitement.
And we're here today.
And we're here to disappoint you all.
And here we are. Can't wait. You've had a massive year so far. I know we're only in the start of it, but with the release of the new album and a couple of singles and some video clips.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. How's that journey been?
Pretty good. Well, album's not out yet, so hold your horses. It's coming soon. Start of the year's been pretty great, playing with Swallow the Sun.
That's pretty cool with the corner.
One of my all-time faves. And yeah, great to play at the corner. Great to serenade the infamous pole at the corner.
Which one? There's more every time there's
there.
more than I realize every time I go there.
You know the one.
Yeah.
It's the main
The one.
main one.
It's the most important member of any audience is the
That's
Corner
right.
Hotel poll.
A couple of music videos as well, 2 singles. Yeah, I did Elixir, that was the first one, and then Departed, which is filmed in this very room, which is cool.
Yeah.
Which dropped this week, or Friday. So check them out if you haven't already. But yeah, the album comes out on the 13th of March, and we'll be launching it at the Leadbeater on the 14th. So yeah, that's our next gig.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's been good to start the year with actual new music to release. I feel like it's been a long time since we've dropped any new stuff. So like coming out 2026, 2 new singles, 2 videos. It's been a good start. So hopefully we can just keep momentum going until the album comes out. And hopefully that does well for us.
I hear people like content. Definitely been giving content.
Yeah. Give the people what they want.
It's content. Yeah. It's a really big thing. So it's obviously taken some time to get there, and it sounds like you planned it out well. What was the experience like, writing, recording, doing other shows? Because you've also had some, other really great opening slots for some huge bands. So you guys are busy, right?
Yeah. It's hard to balance, rehearsing for the live shows while also trying to come up with ideas for the new songs and put it all together, because the way we write the music, it's all very collaborative. Like we do it all together. No one's really just sitting at a computer throwing the songs together. It's not really like that. So yeah, it can be a bit much trying to balance. Yeah,
It's nice when it works.
yeah, it's good when it works, but yeah, it can be time consuming. That's why it takes so long. But I think the end result we're all pretty happy with.
Yeah.
A lot of work went into it. But
We recorded it like the drums and most of the guitar and the bass all the way back in March last year already. So
Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm a lazy cunt and I take my time when mixing.
Yeah.
So
she said, I'll mix this one. I got this, guys. I'm like, where's this goddamn album?
Just got to fine tune perfection,
That's
right?
right.
You
Yeah.
can't
take
rush
your
it.
time, drag your heels a little bit. Never mix your own band.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
Oh, so don't do what you're doing.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
great.
No, I won't be doing it again.
Yeah,
I had a
wow.
blast doing it, but yeah.
the simplest song on the album, Elixir, took the longest
longest time.
to get right. It's like these palm mutes just aren't chunky enough. They're like, well, but they need to be like, you know.
We also don't play to a click track, so just getting everything in time is always a bit tricky, and just keeping the feel organic and not moving things around too much in post. But not opposed to it, but we're one of those bands that like to get in the studio and sort of like track as live as possible, just to sort of capture
the slop.
capture the slop,
Polished
capture
slop.
the funeral slam, as we like to call it.
Ooh, new genre, funeral slam.
Yeah,
I like that.
We're making it a thing.
Yeah.
Great. Cool.
I think it needs to go on a shirt before someone else does it.
Yeah.
Cool. Trademarked.
Yeah.
Funeral
You
slam.
got a month before this episode comes out, so get the shirts rolling.
Yeah.
Long sleeve funeral slam. I reckon that's the way to do it.
I'm down
That's what
for
we were
that.
talking
Yes.
about. Before white and pink need to make a comeback.
Yes. Bring back long sleeves. Don't be afraid of white.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think funeral slam on the stubby holders.
that too.
That would be good.
Yes. Okay, I like
It's
that.
versatile. You can do anything.
Is that like the name of the next record? We're already in the works.
Funeral slam.
Getting onto it. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I'll get Oscar started on the artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I'll message him right now.
Well, the video clips are both incredible. How was the process of record? Because you released them both pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
They're both incredible, and you filmed one of them up here, which is such a cool space for it.
Yeah, it's cool to
really
be back
fun
in
watching
here.
it and immediately recognizing it and being like, I've been up there, like I know where that is, and it's exciting having you in this space again. What was the process of recording those like?
Yeah. We smashed each of those out.
In like a day,
in
I
like a
think.
day,
Whoa.
yeah.
Departed
No,
took 2
Departed
days
did, yeah.
because we did the acting component separate to the live performance bits.
Yeah, but Elixir was one.
Elixir
day.
was one day.
We worked with local scene photographer legend Lord Rob Satan.
Rob Cousins.
He is a lord.
Legend.
No, he's
He's Lord Rob Satan. No, he's awesome,
Yeah.
and we works really fast. I burst a blood vessel in my eye doing Elixir, headbanging too hard, and there's a little Easter egg of my bloodshot eye.
Wow.
So we had to get it done quickly, but we went pretty hard in the
Yeah.
process.
When you're like doing the song like over and over and over again, it's pretty freaking
Yeah.
tiring. It's
Yeah.
like way more tiring than you expect it's going to be.
Yeah, and like it was a real honor for us to sort of do a video in the Bendy upstairs, at the Bendy upstairs, just because we played here so many times and Bendy's been really good to us.
Yeah.
So just to have that sort of captured as part of history is very special.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Elixir one we filmed at Bakehouse where we've been rehearsing since the band formed, so that was pretty cool as
Yeah.
well. They've got some awesome epic rooms upstairs that are just perfect for music videos.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think finding a room that has character is really important to bringing the videos to life, especially here. Like even the way the archways and the doorways are set up just has so much character.
Yeah,
You can't really replicate it.
Yeah.
Like, where are we going to find some sort of a saloon kind of vibe for Departed? And then, we remembered this space. Reached out to
ultimate.
Ditch, and he was just like,
They were
Yeah.
super nice to us as well.
Yeah.
Let us use the space for as long
Yeah,
as we
and
need.
he absolutely loves Mammon
Yeah,
Throne.
true.
So, I mean, it's kind of a given. The place you played so much,
Yeah.
people that love your band so much as well. And a
Yeah.
place that's familiar for you, which is really cool.
Yeah, it makes it all the more special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of forged memories. That's awesome.
Well, when we're old and crusty and look like shit, we can watch these videos back and be like, oh, cool, we looked good once back. Not that we look we look pretty shit today, but
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you look fine. You're looking good. You're looking fresh.
Hot
So
under his
It's hot on the
Everybody
It
looks
is
great and a little, we're all a little sheen today because it's a warm one up here.
yeah. It's bloody hot.
More long sleeves, though, I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the pink repels the heat, right?
I think pink repels the heat the best.
I think it's going to repel everything and everyone.
Hey, pink's awesome.
Pink on pink funeral slam long sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're wearing pink. What are you talking about? You can't say much.
True.
Got him. Got
Repelling,
him. Catch
I'm
him.
repelling myself as we speak.
So you've you spent a lot of time recording, rehearsing, doing music videos, rehearsing for live shows. what's the actual process like for you guys? It's very collaborative. Do you come to, like a session together with some ideas? How does that whole process work for you?
Yeah. Usually bring in a riff or two that we think would be good together and kind of just jam it out from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they even let me bring in riffs.
Yeah, he actually writes a lot of riffs. He's a great guitar player. So we'll have like a foundation idea for a song, and then sort of just jam it, see what it feels like, and then someone will just add something to it, and another person will add something to that, and it sort of grows.
And then the song's 20 fucking minutes.
And then it's 20 fucking minutes long, and then they're going to cut it down, and then selecting which riffs sort of make the cut and which ones don't. That's always a hard process.
Yeah,
we've been told by the label to shorten our songs for the next album because 10-minute songs don't do too well on social media, and people don't have the attention spans for them. So that's a challenge we got to sort of take up and work towards.
Everyone we talked is like, oh, we struggle to write like a 4-minute song. We're like, we struggle to not write 10 minutes.
But no, it's all pretty organic. Like, we don't really, like Nick said earlier, we don't really write stuff at home. Like, maybe we'll jam a riff at home and then bring that in. And that's like the foundation of Mammon's Throne, where it's always been collaborative. And having Johnny in for this album, that sort of added a new dynamic as well, because he sort of brought in his influences. He's done backing vocals on this record as well. A few harmony leads in addition to mine.
That's the first album we've written with two guitars.
With two guitars in mind.
The previous one, he joined
after the album was written,
finished and written. So yeah, it's been really cool.
And it's actually quite liberating as well, because I felt like I was limiting myself in terms of guitar playing for the last one, because I didn't really want to do too much on the second album and not be able to do it live. So all the harmonies and stuff I had to sort of strip down a little bit, but now that we've got a second guitar player, I can just go ham.
So now we're full prog doom, basically.
Where does Funeral Slam fit into that? How are you going to make that?
You got to have some dumb songs to balance out all
the slam community's not going to take
misery.
How do you make a 25-minute funeral? Yeah, see, the Funeral Slam, are they long songs or are they short songs?
No, the short ones are the Funeral Slam.
Yeah.
And we've got Endless Suffering is the
10 minutes to suffer.
Yes, okay, great.
Is there a particular song that caused the most suffering on the new album to record?
Yeah.
I reckon...
Was it very immediate?
Yeah.
What was the suffering?
Sickened.
Yeah, which will most likely be the third single that might come out in, a bit later in March, was one that was sort of not really done by the time we went into the studio. So some parts of the songs we were pretty just winging it pretty much on the recording, which actually it came out as one of the best songs on the album.
I think it's my favorite one.
All of our favorites now. Cool. And we literally got it together. Was it the day before?
The day before, yeah.
Which I think was really important, because otherwise that song's nearly 10 minutes long. Without that, we would have had a pretty short album. Yeah. So I think it was really important that we got that one on there.
Yeah.
And it came out pretty good, I think.
And it actually was the most effortless one to record
and
in the
mix
studio
as well.
Somehow. We had way more trouble with Elixir, which we all thought was going to be
just getting the tempo right.
I
think the one that caused the most suffering for me was Departed writing the bloody guitar solo, and some say still writing
the solo to this day. They're going to have to release a addendum to the album now with added guitar solo.
Rumor has it he's still going.
Still writing it.
You'll be old and crusty. Still writing.
Yeah. We can look back at this time when you're like, I started it back
then. 25 years later. He's got 2 notes in there.
Watch this space. 2050.
2050.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's really interesting that the one that ended up causing the most suffering became all of your favourites. Do you think coming together in those last moments and knowing that time was running out and you needed to make it work put that pressure on
you? It actually
you?
felt so good when we played it through for the first time and we're like, this is it. And it just works now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think the amount of messages I had to send in the group chat just saying trust in the process.
Yeah.
That was
that's a lot. It's just guys, we'll get it done. Let's do it.
Sometimes it's easier said than done, but you've just got to ride the wave of stress and just try it out.
Even the solos and stuff in that song were sort of just improvised, and then I sort of took the improvised idea and sort of polished it a bit. So like that song was basically just us in a room just going, all right, hit record,
Yep.
play it.
Lock the door, locked in a cabin.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, wow. Is that the first time you've really gone with that kind of approach?
Yeah, we're usually pretty organised with
Yep.
but once we hit the studio, everything's ready to go.
Yeah, wow.
Maybe a few overdubs and harmonies and stuff like that we'll add like later. But no, that one was definitely like, all right, hit record, see what happens.
Yeah.
Living dangerously.
Yeah. It's good to do sometimes. It seems
It
to
was
have
scary.
delivered your
I'll
favourite
never
result.
do it again.
I want to ask about the art because you guys have a very specific art direction. It's been, I'd say, very consistent in a really good way. Brings back sort of 80s. You were saying like fantasy vibes, obviously. Vibes. Oh my god. Vibes. Yeah.
Vibes, dude.
I like
Hashtag
vibes.
Yeah,
Hashtag
vibes.
fantasy vibes. Hashtag funeral slam.
Yeah.
Trending.
Can you guys please take this question away from me and go with what I've said so I don't say vibes anymore?
So, yeah, you like the art. Thank you. Oscar Mammon is our go-to for that. We worked with him on the previous one. And we sold a lot of shirts, so we thought it's fiscally responsible to hire him again.
That's just business, baby.
It's just business.
That's showbiz.
No, he was awesome. We sort of gave him the base concept, and like Oscar's the kind of guy that you just trust fully. We'll just give him like the songs, the lyrics, and everything, and he just takes it all, puts together like an amazing piece of artwork. It's done like in under a week usually. Like I don't know how he does it so fast. He was actually going to start he was going to hand paint the original idea. But then we just needed like the artwork done a little bit faster to send to labels. We're like, maybe we'll save that for a different piece, send that out. But we did manage to tick the hand painting box because the Elixir long sleeve that I'm wearing, that was hand painted by Johnny's partner, Bridget.
Wow.
So we did manage to tick that box in some regard. And we're like, we've got the best of both worlds now. So
Wow.
yeah, two awesome artists that have worked with us so far.
I ran into Bridget at Dead Congregation, funny enough.
Slinging merch, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's such a cool shirt and design and the art behind it. It's insane.
Yeah. Well, it stemmed from like a picture because my partner Bailey was Nosferatu in the Elixir video, and I think it was either Rob or someone took a picture of her just like sort of strutting across the stage, and then Bridget just painted the picture out of nowhere, and then Johnny comes home one day and this picture's just sitting there for him. It's like, whoa, where did this come from? And then we're like, we had to use it because it looks so cool.
Yeah. That's awesome. I actually like how both the artists you spoke about have had the influence from your work. That's not an assumption that I would make, like they had your songs, they had the lyrics to work off and can deliver something in a week.
Yeah.
I would say because of that, really, like it's a lot to give somebody.
I think you came up with the base concept, right? Like the spooky graveyards.
And the souls getting sucked into, yeah. And then Oscar's like awesome like that because I guess it's a symbiotic relationship where sort of we give him our idea and then sort of he feeds off that and then he comes up with his concept and like I think we just have complete trust in that dude. He's done most of my tattoos as well, so like I can't think of anyone better to sort of handle the visual component of it.
Yeah, his style just suits the music well, so...
Yeah, his tattoos definitely fall into that, that horror, the fantasy, the just heavy music as well. Yeah. Hellraiser did a flash day up
I've
here,
got a Candlemass flash from Oscar. There you go.
Best in the biz.
There is another person we've worked with, also Doom.
Dave
Mad Dog.
Yeah,
He did our logo.
Yeah, he did our
amazing.
logo, and he's also done some other art for us. And I'm like, some of that other art, I was like, kind of tempted to get done.
Yeah.
The on our bass drum head, the skull design. That's Dave's art on there too. So we always kind of have that with us in every rehearsal. As well. And,
It's always nice to support Melbourne artists as well because we're part of the same scene, really.
Yeah.
So it's nice for us all to work together as a team and sort of, put ourselves in the map together.
Yeah, and I think talking about how we've come full circle and intertwined and talked about so many people and all being in the same room at the same time, it's like, friends supporting friends, small business supporting small biz, really. But friends that do come to your show anyway and they have that deeper understanding and you trust them with your lyrics and your concepts. Yeah, that's a pretty incredible thing to hear. We've been asking a few people that have come on the podcast about that same kind of journey, and I just think that's really incredible to be like, all right, here's my unreleased song, free will, do whatever you want. Yeah.
Pretty sure it ended up on Russian torrent sites, but you know.
That's how you know you made it. Then.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
When these guys first came up with like the concept of what the artwork was going to be, like I couldn't even really picture what that would even look like, because like the album's called My Body to the Worms. There's going to be graveyard, there's going to be skulls. Like I'm like, I don't know how this is all going to turn out in the end, but then I got that first draft and I was like, oh yeah, nice, sick. That works.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
I think Oscar's comment was like, "Oh hell yeah, worms." That was his
Full trust. Hell yeah, worms.
Yeah.
Sick dude.
Gotta respect the worm.
Yeah, he's the right guy for the job. Hell yeah, worms. It's been a couple of years since you've released an album. You know, we've talked about different processes that you've gone through, but was there anything significantly different about writing this record to your others?
I wouldn't say so. I don't think that we ever really sat down and thought, oh, okay, we're going to make this album more black metal, more death metal, whatever. It was just very natural progression of the sound.
Yeah.
And the process for writing the songs stayed the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was all pretty natural.
We've got a lot of influences, like, from within metal and other genres, and we just like being like, we want to do this for this song, we're going to pull in some of that. Like, metal's kind of like a very concrete language at this point, so I find it quite funny when people are so like strict on keeping genres super specific, because I'm like, it's not like the early 90s anymore. Everything's pretty defined. Use it as a language to express yourself.
If it sounds good, just roll with it.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to sort of confine yourself to a certain blueprint.
Yeah, because I'm like going full Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds on the beginning of Departed. That's what I wanted to bring to a song, and it worked. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all like metal, obviously, but it's all very different tastes within metal. Like there's probably like a Venn diagram you could do with all five of us, and
We'll
it's probably
insert
like
one.
it's probably like Bolt Thrower in the middle that we all kind of like, and then everything else is like
two of
maybe a
those
little
bands
bit
and everything
different.
else is there.
Yeah.
We could definitely say the same about us, you know.
As the
We
group,
like
yeah.
the same things, but there's so many
Yeah.
webs and branches off the tree that you could follow along. But everything kind of comes down to the same of like, if it sounds good and it's heavy, I'm in.
Unfortunately, Nick's main love is power metal, but I don't really foresee that coming into the Mammon Throne sound.
It's early days.
It's already in there. You just don't know.
It's the vocals. It's always been the vocals. It's so power metal.
Yeah.
Next
Big
record.
Dragon Force vibes in the new album.
Yeah.
Funeral Slam and Dragon Force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring Christopher Lee back from the dead to
Oh,
guest
yeah.
star.
Yes.
I have him on every Christmas because their Christmas record he did with Richie Faulkner, Chef's Kiss.
So fun. It's so good. He was like nearly 90 at the time, and Little Drummer Boy. That's the
Oh
one
yeah,
that gets
yeah,
me. Oh.
yeah. Fuck Michael Bublé, dude. Like it's just like Christopher Lee and Dee Snider. Until they say it's Christmas, it ain't Christmas. So there you go.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree.
When's the Mammon's Christmas album?
Yeah, that's what we're
That's a
talking
great
about.
idea.
It's
That's a
early in the year
fantastic
now,
idea.
You've got time, so
This feels more like a business meeting with all the. You know.
This is, yes, the door is locked. This is a business meeting. Christmas album.
Christmas
what does
album.
that look like? Who are you collaborating with?
will there be worms?
Christmas worms.
Yeah.
Wearing Santa hats. I don't
All
know.
good stuff.
Yeah, right.
Funeral Slam version.
Shame we all hate Christmas.
That makes it even more doom.
There you go.
Grinch album.
Grinch album.
Oh,
Yes. I like that.
There you go.
That's going to go off really well.
Yeah, bunch of diss tracks against Santa.
That'll exceed Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas.
Oh,
It'll
for
be
sure.
a top seller.
There you go.
Got some time.
Right.
Got some time.
We'll send you the minutes of this meeting.
So now we gotta fit in another normal album and a Christmas
And a
album
Christmas.
this year.
Sorry,
no
Hammer Out
one's-
Records. It's Christmas time.
Sorry, Guido.
They know it's Christmas.
That's a good opening for the Funeral Slam. Sorry, it's Christmas. Yeah. Right.
Oh god.
We pivoted to Christmas.
Yeah, we can't.
Bit
come
early.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hail Santa.
Worship Doom.
What's your dream? What the fuck is up, Denny's gig? Anywhere.
Where are you
anything.
playing? Who are you playing with?
Probably at like a bowls club or an RSL.
Nice.
Playing Funeral Slam.
Yes.
Seeing spinning heel kicks at a doom metal show.
You've been thinking about this. I can tell. Yeah,
it's a concept that lives within the deepest depths of my mind. But
So glad we
I
could
feel
bring it
like if I am able to sort of witness that, I can put my instrument down and retire from music and feel like I've achieved it all.
Fantastic.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you expecting the RSL people to be doing the spinning heel
Yes.
kick?
100%.
Yep.
Not the normal punters, the RSL crowd.
Yep. Yeah.
Do it in like a TAB.
Oh.
Doesn't your grandma sort of like, isn't she the president of an
I
RSL?
used to be the vice president.
Vice president.
So you can make this
So
happen.
we can make this happen.
Yeah.
Royalty, RSL royalty.
Yeah. I think this will go over really well. I think they'll book it straight away.
Yeah.
What could go
What
wrong?
could go wrong?
Yeah. Who's supporting you on this lineup? Who are you bringing along for the ride?
No, we'll probably just do like a really long set with the Christmas album.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all the songs are 10 minutes long, so.
Perfect. Great. Yeah. That was really quickly answered.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you've thought about this in
That
deep
was
detail.
Really good.
Next grandma's
Is
gonna-
this just
Get
your
the
idea, or
booking
you were
on.
like all on board? Is this the dream?
This is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have your own dreams?
There's a lot of places I'd like to go and play. I think a Macca's playground show would go really hard.
Yes.
Yeah. There are a couple Grimace shakes out.
Oh.
Hamburgerless coming out, fly kicking everybody.
Although they seem to keep downsizing the Macca's playgrounds.
Yeah.
Not that I frequent them at this age, but like I do go to Macca's a fair bit, and I keep seeing every time I go there, it's just getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Just yearning for the
Yeah.
slide, and it's just
I see the disappointment on those kids' faces.
Generation is going to be ruined because of it.
Yeah.
Kids not having birthdays at Macca's anymore.
Yeah,
think
that's a big
thing.
loss.
The ice cream cakes were so
Yeah, the
good.
ice cream
They were
cakes
so
were
good.
amazing.
yeah.
And you'd get one Polaroid of all your
all
friends.
your friends.
And that was it, just the one.
Just
and
the
it
one.
lived on the fridge.
It lived on the fridge, and you get. I think they used to give like mugs out as well at a certain point.
Wow.
You put all your pens and stuff in it from like school. Oh, it was best. Whatever happened to the good old days?
Kids, fast food restaurant, party,
Yep.
or adult, funeral slam.
Yep,
Mammon's
In the playground.
in the playground.
playground.
People like moshing like on the playground equipment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Climbing on the outside.
Yeah.
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 Real
No.
hard.
We
Hardcore.
used to when we were kids, you know? Yeah. Great.
How about you, Matt?
Mine's South African focused, so no one's going to understand this, but we have this restaurant chain called The Spur.
Okay.
And for some reason, it is a Native American themed South African steak restaurant, which is not very politically correct in this day and age. But it is so cheesy, I would love to play a funeral slam there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they like hamming it up as well?
Yeah,
like they've got,
it's
like,
super hammy.
yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
Super hammy.
Can you walk me through that? for a
Like,
minute?
you can become a member of the secret tribe when you're a kid.
And there's
You
just
just get a
steaks.
discount on burgers or something. It's not
That's
bad.
sticking through.
Is that
all the
labor? Is
slack.
it free labor for them? Is that what that turns into?
It's just like a club, you know.
Oh, okay.
Is there only one of them, or is it like
No,
a chain?
it's like a chain.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
We could do a tour, like play them all
Yes.
over the country.
See, I think getting in cahoots with a food place, you got to think of the rider. You'll be getting steaks.
That's right.
Yeah, why was it only at one Denny's? They could have franchised.
They could have franchise. That was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
When we asked Mikey and Dom from Issuer that question, they immediately said El Jana.
yeah. Almost without hesitation.
If Johnny was here, he'd
So
go.
quick.
Yeah, he would have done
It would be
yeah.
El Jana.
Yeah.
Okay, great. We could get that tour happening. We've got enough people keen. You got to think of the catering.
The El Jana Slammer tour.
El Jana Slam.
Bro,
Yes.
bro. Yes.
Yes.
Actually, like if you think about it, like HSPs for a rider every day would make total sense. So you got your protein in there, you got your carbs in there, you know, substantial food.
What's your like special dish? Like it's an HSP. Like how are you gonna make that Mammon's throne? What are your sauces? What are your condiments? What are your
I don't know. Like this is all like Johnny is like fully into the HSP law. Like he's the guy to ask. We're pretty simple with the way we go about it. It's just the standard, 3 sauce.
Yeah.
No,
Cheese.
people look at me weird. I only get hummus.
Oh yeah, you get hummus in
That's
yours.
what I
yeah.
do.
I don't get the chili one. I don't get cheese. So mine's like barbecue sauce mixed HSP with garlic sauce as well. That's nice.
I think the best way around this is the packaging has to reflect your album art.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these sound pretty stock standard. sort of toppings.
Yeah, how
It's
do we
not a problem.
send
Yeah.
body
Yeah, like
to the world?
brutal HSPs.
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking to make like a brutal band logo, all you have to do is just take a HSP, drop it on the floor,
Yeah.
take a picture of it, that's your band logo.
Didn't Mayhem do a cover like that? They just dropped an HSP on the ground.
I don't think that was tomato sauce.
He's just sleeping in the sauce now. Sorry.
Now we're talking black metal.
Now it's getting real metal.
I think we should give a shout out to Kebab Kings
Oh,
on
yeah.
Mammon Street.
Yep.
Across the road from where we rehearse at Bakehouse. They've fueled like a good, I think 95% of our rehearsals. So
Most of those riffs have stemmed from, Kebab King's nutrition.
yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
need the lethargy.
That's right.
Does Kebab Kings get a thanks on the new album?
We should have.
We should have.
Should've.
It was a massive oversight.
Yeah.
What's his name? King Adnan? King Abdul?
I think Adnan.
Adnan.
Yeah.
You've got to give them some shirts that they
Yeah.
can wear while
You
they're making the
definitely
kebabs.
give them
They're awesome.
See, small business support, small business. I love
There you
this.
go.
Didn't Mannequin Death Squad have like a bakery and they made
They
like a
did.
shirt for them or for the bakery or something?
Yes. Yeah.
You could do that. You could do
Yeah.
Collab.
some. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
It was so cool when I went to Hellfest back in the day. There's like a supermarket near the festival, and all the staff working in the supermarket were wearing Hellfest t-shirts.
Oh, that's
It's
sick.
the best. And there's flags up in the
Yeah,
supermarket, and the whole town just turns into this metal
It was
odyssey.
so great. You like just walk from the festival, go to the supermarket, buy some beer that's like 13% or something, and you just like walk back to the festival.
Drink them hot in the sun. Yeah. Oh, the
Man.
joys.
Price of beer in Europe is crazy. It's cool. Some places. I bought a 1 liter can of beer called Faxe, Faxe, and it had like cool Viking design on it. It was honestly €1. It was terrible, but it was a liter and it was €1.
And
But it's about how damn good it looks. So,
That's right.
That's it.
It can either look good or taste good
Mm.
and be €1.
Yep.
It's 3 pretty decent qualities.
It's good criteria.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So we've been speaking about merch, and we like to ask people a few things like, what's the coolest merch that you own? What's your dream merch even that you would like to release as a band? Kind of unconventional stuff even.
I don't know. I think the coolest bit of merch that I own is my Blood Incantation long sleeve, my Hidden History of the Human Race green one with the band sort of on the back of it, sitting in front of a pyramid, which I think is
Guy
pretty
likes
cool.
blood incantation.
If you haven't noticed already.
Wow. Had no idea.
Any one of my long sleeves, I'd say. I'm a big 80s death metal guy, so yeah.
I still want to do some Mammon's mosh shorts. Like
Mosh,
I have
yeah.
the custom
Mosh
ones,
jorts.
and they're so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
The patch already sewn in.
Yeah.
I think I'd be keen for Mammon's Throne hoodies. That's like one I'd, especially in Melbourne. It gets gets cold here. We need to keep people warm.
Be good for today.
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Good for today, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I have any real standout pieces of
Yeah,
merch.
I've got like black t-shirts.
Yeah.
I love a lot of black t-shirts.
Yeah. What's your
Although,
favourite black t-shirt?
no, I got a grey Abath long sleeve
Oh.
the other day. That's pretty unique.
It's a good one. I got that too. Good time.
We'll have to coordinate so we don't show up
I
both
was
wearing it.
considering wearing it today. I'm like, nah, no chance. This guy might.
Yeah, we would have had to ask one of you to leave.
Probably be me also.
How brutal.
So I'm just wondering.
There was one time we showed up in slightly different Kalat shirts.
Yeah, true.
Just
That was a
for-
cool time.
Just for the love of Kalat.
Unplanned too.
Unplanned. And we did show up in semi-matching Crocs twice,
Wow.
a few times. Not anymore.
So you've got weaponized Crocs.
Yes.
Yeah, they're intimidating.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you need
those
a
are
license for those?
I do, but I don't.
Brutal.
Driving unlicensed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crocs. Mammon's Throne. The Croc.
Crocs.
Here come the croc.
Yeah.
It's another South African joke. I think something South African theme would be cool.
Yeah,
There's a lot of inside South African jokes. We're very fortunate to be a multicultural band. Having
The United
the
Nations.
United Nations of
Yes.
doom metal.
Yeah.
So
That's a great name for something. The United
The
Nations of Doom
Doom.
Metal.
Sounds like
It's kind of like Liam Lynch, the United States of whatever.
There you go.
You could do like a parody song.
United Abominations.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's
Megadeth.
pretty good.
Yeah. That's Dave Mustaine.
It sucks. I hate
That's so good. I hate it. It's like, that was good for a Christmas album name. That's what I want.
Yes.
The biggest source of tension in this band is that I can't fucking stand Megadeth, and he is obsessed with Megadeth.
That is going to be a big one to divide.
So yeah, I guess cast your votes at home. Who wins?
Yeah, we'll get some hate mail on either side.
Oh, yeah. Bring
Please
it on.
post in
Yeah.
your hate mail.
If you want to verbally tell us your address, we can put it on the screen
Yeah.
and we'll direct, each
All hate mail.
all hate mail to either.
Must be handwritten.
In blood. Yeah.
Doesn't have to be yours.
Not Dave Mustaine's blood. That's too far.
Wow. Okay, I don't hate him that
This
much.
is going to be the thing that divides audiences. And I'm glad I didn't say it this time.
You said we were going to start beef with another band.
Yeah.
We're starting
It's
at the
Megadeth.
We just showed a little bit more.
Yeah.
Dave.
We're not settling for like
Alright.
shitty local beef. We're
No.
international.
Yeah,
Straight to the top.
Yeah. The top of the show.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a formal invitation to Megadeth if they would like to come on the pod.
Yeah.
The chairs are always open.
Yeah.
Please explain yourself.
Come on, Dave.
Don't
You got
stay
one
on the
one more
tour
album.
left in you. Bendigo Tell. Marty Friedman's played here. Who says you can't?
Exactly.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, downstairs.
Didn't know that. Wow. Cool.
This was his green room.
You're not a real musician unless you play the bendy.
Yeah, there you go.
It's true. It's true. Well, speaking of real musicians, you've played a stack of shows over the last year and a half, couple of years. What have been some of your favourite shows that you've played? Because you've played along some incredible bands, both local and international.
Yeah, obviously the Conan Paul Bearer tour and My Dying Bride. Yeah, Swallow the Sun. These
Yeah.
are all bands that I just love. So
Yeah.
I think one of my favourites, My Dying Bride tour was awesome. But I think my personal favourite was the Triumph of Death show, getting to meet Tom. I've been a massive Tom G. Warrior fan my whole life, but just getting to be in the same room with him and shake his hand, that was a special moment for me.
Yeah.
So I think that was my favourite one, and then followed very closely by the My Dying Bride tour.
and then playing Hokage
In Japan. Japan was awesome.
Yeah.
Just because, we've obviously, that was our first international tour, but just taking our music from here and and a lot of those people hadn't even heard our stuff before, but they were just all there.
The energy in the room
The energy in
was
the room
crazy.
was just insane.
It just felt so punk rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, of all these American tourists and stuff just wandering in, being like, whoa, there's an Australian man playing this miserable music. This is all. And we played Departed, actually. The first time we ever played that song was in this rehearsal space in Kyoto to 25 music students. I don't think we'd ever sort of do that kind of thing again, but it was definitely an experience where we rocked up and this is your room, this is where you're playing. We're like, oh good, it's a rehearsal room.
Wow.
Sick, thanks Loki from Great Wave for touring, for booking that one in. But it turned out to be one of the best shows and one of the most memorable ones, because I don't think we'll ever get an opportunity like that again.
Yeah.
And we were like, you know what, let's just premiere one of our new songs that was half written at the time.
Yeah. What a unique experience.
Yeah.
When we got there, we found out that they couldn't get literally any other bands to play with us or a sound guy.
In Kyoto, yeah. So we were like,
So we
"You're
showed
in the
up and it
rehearsal
was
room."
just us in a rehearsal room with as many people as they could cram in there.
So that was kind of our Denny's moment.
Yeah, it was really, really
Wow.
cool. That whole tour, the way Blokey organised it for us, we had 3 awesome, standard type style shows. And then one was in this underground bunker, which is the Hokage one, that was sick. And then the 5th one was the Kyoto music room.
How interesting.
Yeah. So if
definitely
anyone
an
wants to do
experience.
Japan, 100% you should do it. It's a unique experience. And people give so much of a shit.
Yeah.
Which is really nice to see. Just people they might not even be into your music, but they'd just be happy to be there, happy to be enjoying live music. We played with a whole bunch of bands as well, with these Japanese idols, which we had no clue what to expect.
They made you do sit-ups
They made
in the
Matthew
pit.
do sit-ups in the pit.
Made you do them?
They had a QR
Wow.
code for people
Specifically
to
just you.
donate money to.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think in terms of unique experiences and the most memorable ones, aside from the international bands we played with, I think Japan really stands out.
That's cool.
Sit-ups in the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
apparently it's a thing.
Yeah.
Everyone else seemed to
Health
go
and
along
fitness.
with it.
They're promoting, healthy body, healthy
Yeah, I was
mind.
taking sips of beer while doing sit-ups.
Balance, obviously.
That's your reward for. Yeah, nice.
The music students, were they was there I have so many questions, I guess. That's so interesting and cool. What?
There was also a Dutch guy that was like translating our stage
like-
banter for
Wow!
the Japanese
Like
people.
a random Dutch tourist who was there doing.
We were like,
think
oh
it was
yeah, sick to be
translated.
here. Good to see you guys. And he was like, reeling off the translation right there and then.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have even more questions. That's incredible.
And yeah, those
Yeah.
music students have like they do metal covers. They're like have this massive metal cover band, and you see like their posters, and it's just like, I thought it was like a metal festival because it had all these international bands like Gojira, King Diamond,
But it's a one
Metallica.
band
It's
that's
like the one
covering, like,
band
a whole
covering
bunch of-
all of
Yeah.
those.
Wow.
Yeah.
So were these music students, were they like there for a gig, or was it like a music education situation?
I think they were just
Yeah.
rehearsing.
Okay.
right.
Loud guitars, let's go check it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is happening in the next room. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
That's cool.
the venue kind of rounded up some townspeople. and
Yeah.
Help these poor Australians who've got
Yeah.
no sound engineer, no the bands. Like, it was the
There's
last
a Dutch
show
man
we do.
translating
And
everything.
this
Come on
random
in.
Dutch man like comes in, and yeah,
Oh my God.
That's so cool.
It was really fun getting in people's faces, like in the back room.
yeah,
Yeah. Wow. I guess you've got to take every opportunity that comes sometimes. And it sounds like it was really memorable.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool up and doing like the main tour. Like that was the last show, so
Yeah.
it was like, oh, this is a cool one to end on.
Yeah.
It's like something kind of different.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to this year? Is there anything, maybe you can't say things, but like, do you have any hopes and dreams? Like,
I think the album launch is probably the main one. Like
Yeah.
all signs are just leading to that right
Yeah.
now. So I think we're just putting all our energy into
that.
getting as many people at that launch as we can.
Yeah.
We've got
So-
a couple of surprises lined up for the actual show as well. So yeah, I guess you got to be there to see it.
Yeah.
And then we'll have shows in Sydney and Brisbane as well in April.
With Malignant Aura.
And Carcinoid.
Nice.
And a bunch of other dates that we're sort of teeing up at the moment as well to promote the album.
Pick beef with Malignant Aura.
We should have.
So you need-
They've also released a new album.
Yeah,
so
it's
we'll
fantastic.
listen to that.
very good.
So it's like a co-headline tour sort of thing.
Cool.
Brisbane and Sydney, and then we're currently organising a few more shows. There is a special tour that's in the works. I can't say which one it is, but keep your eyes open.
Yeah. If it comes to
if it comes to
fruition, we'll be
fruition.
very, very happy.
Yeah.
Nice. It's
Oh,
exciting.
that's really exciting. I want to ask so many questions.
You can ask none.
To redact
That's the secret.
everything.
Redacted. Yeah. Beep.
That's cool.
So the album comes out on the 13th of March.
Yes.
And the show is on the 14th.
Yeah.
yeah.
At the Leadbeater?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I've still never been there, so
Oh, it's a great.
Oh,
It's a
it's
great
such
venue.
a cool
Yeah.
venue, yeah.
Yeah.
The stage is really nice.
Yeah.
Lighting sounds
I've heard
good.
great things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very sick.
You're playing on the 14th. Who are you playing with?
Aquilus and Chief Whip.
Sick.
So 3-band lineup, but
Yeah.
we'll be. I think everyone's doing slightly longer sets as well. Really cool to be playing with Aquilus as well. I've mixed them a bunch of times,
Yeah.
and they're such an awesome band. But Horace and I've always spoken about like sharing a lineup together, but it never comes to fruition. It hasn't come to fruition just because they're always in Europe playing like a million shows. Finally, we're like
Yeah.
we were able to tee it up on a day that really matters. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very different kind of lineup for us. We usually tend to play with doomier bands for our
Yeah.
album launch. But yeah, it'll be cool.
I'm a fan of the mixed lineups. I think
Yeah,
they're pretty
absolutely.
cool.
Yeah, I
It's
was
like-
going to say, we've talked about it a lot, and we're both big fans of mixed lineups as well. And I think Aquilus and Chief Whip being both different from each other, but also kind of different from you as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But everybody's connected. You're all connected
Yeah.
in some way. Everybody's friends with everyone. And I think it's more important. Like, I'm more excited for lineups like that when, I get to see a variation of different bands, but playing with your mates must be super fun as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also just brings in like a variety of punters as well. It's not just the standard doom crowd or the death metal crowd. And then you might discover like a new band on that lineup that you wouldn't have heard otherwise. And that's why I like going for like, you know, mixed lineups as well. Because you're like, oh, cool, that's a sick local band.
I think Melbourne's pretty like interested in eclectic lineups.
Yeah.
They're not super gatekeepery.
Yeah.
Definitely don't shy away from it.
I've appreciated that over the last couple of years. And you just see it more and more. You see more really obscure, like a noise show will get chucked onto a doom lineup, and you can see that there's a connection between everyone. It doesn't need to make sense, but like you said, you know, you walk out and you're like, oh my God, I've never heard of that band before. Get down early to check them out. They're great. Buy a shirt, buy a record, and then you've discovered a whole new genre in a way, just from going to see the one band you wanted to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, last night I was at Killat and Aardvark, and they couldn't be more different from each other. That's somehow worked.
Crystal Pistol.
Yeah. I miss Crystal Pistol, but like Aardvark was before Killat.
Yeah.
And like the you could tell who was there for who, but then everyone was still there to watch both bands.
That's good,
Yeah.
Worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I really appreciate things like that. And while there's been some gigs kind of in that same way where you're like, oh, these people might not be into that, so they've maybe gone for a beer or gone for a smoke and come back in and checked a little bit out. But you can see, when you see everybody in the same room, it's like we all love seeing gigs.
Yeah.
We're all into slightly different things, but that doesn't make us any different from each other.
No. And I think it's how we've sort of gained more of a following by playing mixed lineup gigs. And not sort of, because we struggled with it at the start, because the minute people, you know, branded us as a doom metal band, they were like, oh, you're a stoner doom band. But we haven't really, maybe aside from the first album, haven't really been a stoner doom band. There's elements of it in there.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call ourselves a stoner sludge band.
No, not at all.
But playing with death metal bands or like any other genre has sort of helped elevate us a little bit, I think. And I think it's important to do that kind of thing, because I mean, Australia's tiny, so you gotta, and there's so many awesome bands here. Why limit yourself?
Yeah, that's it.
I think like in the first like year that we started playing gigs, we didn't know how to say no to a gig, so we just played on literally any and every show we could play on, no matter where it was or who it was with. So I think that probably sort of set us up just in terms of like getting us in front of people in that first year before we'd even released the first album, which is pretty important.
I think it's a pretty smart way to play it though, just to get out there and figure it out and play with whoever and build that kind of rapport of, oh, these guys will play and they're great. Doesn't matter, they don't need to fit within a specific lineup. I think it's a great, and you guys have an incredible stage presence.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
a delight to watch.
Thank you.
I'm
Really suit a huge stage as well. Like it's some of my favorite shows where you're opening for those international acts, and
the first time we did a big stage show, I think we forgot we could actually
Move around.
Yeah.
we've got
I think we're getting more used to it now. Filling up the space on the stage.
But even the smaller ones, like it's the same energy that you bring. It's just more condensed and focused. And I know, I think we enjoy playing all sizes of stages.
And that's apparent. That's a good thing.
As long it's just a live show at the end of the day. It does help to have really cool lights and all that production for the larger ones, like you said, which is sick. But then you trade that off for just the intimacy and, you know, the energy at the smaller ones.
Exactly.
From rehearsal studios in Japan to
there you
spots
go.
and beyond.
There you go.
What I'd love to see is the ability for Australian bands to play some of these stages without needing to be a support for an international band.
Yeah, 100%.
You see people come out to these international shows and you're just like, where are you?
Where have you been?
There's a lot of things happening.
Yeah,
right?
you go to Knotfest and there's just seas of people. It's like, where are these people with the local metal bands?
I think there's so much local talent here that deserves to be on every stage. And I think people are missing out by not going and supporting these bands.
Yeah.
And like, I think even like when it comes to promoters and stuff, there might be merit to put sort of like local lineups together. Let's say Max Watts. I know Soundworks did it with like Bremelin and a bunch. Ishwa played that gig as well. That was sold out with Disentomb. And some of these bands are like bigger Australian bands that like have more of an international following, but still a local lineup. And clearly people went for that gig. So like more of that kind of thing would be sick, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. We usually like to sort of close the show like talking about some bands that, you know, you feel like maybe underappreciated. Is there anyone that you want to sort of shout out, get some eyes on?
Well, I'd like to shout out the dudes in Malignant Aura, because we always love playing with them. And they just released an awesome album, so give them some support.
I wouldn't call these bands underappreciated by any means, but I think Giant, check out their new album. I think they've done something pretty different.
Biased at all.
There's a bias.
No, yeah, I might have mixed the album.
It's very good.
I agree that.
But like,
It's good.
it's really good.
Yeah.
They're awesome. What are the other bands that we played recently that are
Who Bastard?
Who Bastard are sick.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
sick band. Again, no bias there. I think I'm trying to think of like bands that we've played with that don't really play often but deserve more of a spot.
I think the first time we went to New South Wales to tour, we played with this band called Foothills.
Oh yeah.
In Katoomba in the Blue Mountains, and that was their first ever show. And they were like just the most lovely dudes in the world, like Max and Elliot, who now does vocals for Mountain Wizard Death Cult.
Cool.
They played in Foothills, and we played with them, I think, every other time we've gone to Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if they're still active, but you can
Yeah.
definitely
You check
go
it
and
out.
check out their
Sick
music.
band.
Yeah,
they've,
so cool.
they've got albums.
I can't forget Hell Machine.
Yeah, and Hell
Machine.
Machine, yeah. They're a two-piece, just bass and drums, sort of
Sick.
black and thrash band.
Where are they from?
They used to be like based in like Central Australia, and the first time we saw them was when we played in Brisbane for the first time. They played at the same venue the night before, and we just had the best time at that gig, and we've just followed them around ever since. They played in at Shot Kickers on New Year's Eve with Aardvark and Reaper
Yep.
as well. So yeah, we saw them that night too. Those guys are awesome.
It's been really good having you on the show today. So thanks for coming. We're obviously very excited for the album and the show, the album launch show. It's going to be huge. Yeah, thanks for coming. Honestly, really cool.
I know, it's been a long time coming. We're glad that you finally
Yeah,
made
I'm
it.
glad to
We're glad to
finally
do
chat
it.
with you
Thanks
guys.
for having us, and thanks for all the gracious reviews you guys leave as well. It's always a fun read at the end of a show. I'm like, oh, didn't notice my shitty guitar playing here. That's nice.
Easy to write a good review about you guys.
Yeah,
thank you.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I
Thanks
just want
for
to
having
say thanks for all the work you guys do in the scene, the podcasts, the photos of the gigs,
Yeah, such amazing photos.
the reviews, all the behind the scenes stuff that, yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, anytime.
Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
No
We'll see
worries.
you at a what was the restaurant called with the steak?
The Spur.
The Spur.
We
South
can join
African
the
restaurant,
secret
The Spur.
tribe.
Steaks for everyone. Buble.
Stay fuck Michael Bublé. Stay tuned for the Funeral Christmas Slam album 2026.
Oh,
Album comes out on the 13th of March. Leadbeater, the launch of the show on the 14th.
Christmas
Yeah.
album 25th December.
December. Yeah, see you there.
If you missed the singles/music videos, go catch up on YouTube.
Yes.
There might be a third one either soon.
Oh, around the launch.
Yeah, around the launch. Or I don't know
TBC.
when this comes
Stay
out.
tuned.
This is a lot of content. This is
Yeah,
cool.
we
A lot
got
of content.
too much content.
Machines, we're content
Catch
machines.
you on the TikTok.
Yeah.